Hello, and welcome back to the Rose Garden. We just got back from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, so my husband and I thought that maybe we would do a quick review of it. So, warning, there will be spoilers, because I don't feel like we could accurately talk about it without spoilers. So, begin!
Well, in general, I like the movie.
In general, I mostly like the movie. I thought it had a lot of good humor, like the first one, but I felt like the second one had a lot of low points where there was just nothing really going on, whereas I feel like the first one almost always had something happening.
The first one was more of an adventure, whereas this movie was kind of a emotional solo adventure of discovery of yourself, I guess.
I guess. It opens with what we learn to be Peter Quinn's mother and father meeting, or I guess not meeting, but on a date. And he shows her this flower he planted and talks about how he wants to see them grow. And then it cuts to, Star-Lord and the gang protecting these batteries for some place called the Sovereign?
Yep.
And they have to fight off an interdimensional beast. And the highlight of that entire thing is just Baby Groot. I watched it for Baby Groot.
I was trying to see what was going on behind him, but it was just basically a bunch of people in jetpacks flying around trying to injure a monster that couldn't be injured.
Yep.
I like the fact that it had rainbow fire breath. That was cool.
Yes. Weird choice, but cool. And then you have this plot point of Rocket stealing the batteries from the Sovereign for literally no reason, just to create the conflict of everyone fighting.
Yes, and then a whole bunch of drone spaceships are sent after them that are piloted by people back on the planet that make 80s arcade noises.
It's even set up like an arcade with just banks of these pilots. And then this guy randomly saves them. They hyper jump, or whatever they call it.
You really don't remember them doing that in the first movie.
Well, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, but hexagon space jumps.
But then we find out that this guy that saved them, his name is Ego, and he claims to be Star-Lord's dad. And he tells him to come to my planet. I will show you everything. So there's that inner turmoil, because Star-Lord has always wanted to meet his father, so of course he's going to do it.
It turns out his father's a dick.
A planet-sized one.
It's like, hey, I kind of liked your mother, but I had to kill her because she made me not want to kill the rest of the universe and replace it with myself, because that is somehow better.
Yes, so you find out that Star-Lord is half celestial, so he has superpowers, but really only if he's on Ego's planet, I think. They don't cover that part very well. And then Nebula's back. She spends most of the movie trying to kill Gamora still. Drax is Drax. I love him, though. I can't be mad at him. Except for calling Mantis ugly. That was just random. I don't get it. But
And pretty much everyone goes on an emotional roller coaster ride, especially Rocket the Raccoon and Peter Quill, of course, Star-Lord.
oh, and Yondu. Yondu shows up.
Yes, and Yondu. And so the three of them, all their stories just make you jerk those tears out.
And then, so we're on Ego's planet. He reveals that he's this evil, maniacal man who's actually just some brain that was floating in space and learned how to create a planet around himself. And he planted these flowers on other planets so that he could take over and just be the universe, because that's goals, I guess. Ares, what are you doing? Stop it. So he had roped Star-Lord into doing it until he mentioned that, hey, yeah, I'm the one who put that tumor in your mother's brain, and then he's like, fuck you.
Yeah, Star-Lord immediately tries to kill him, which is awesome, but he didn't have any point where he's like, no, I can just overlook that.
But, yeah, the jokes are fun. Then they have to have that really sad ending where Yondu is all courageous, saves Star-Lord, lets himself die so that Star-Lord can learn that your father isn't your dad is the one who took care of you. Yay, lessons. At the expense of others.
And that's why you should love your stepfathers if they're awesome.
And then there were so many end scenes. Why? There were like 4? 5?
There's probably 5.
Because we have, Teenage Groot. That was weird.
They were all pretty much unnecessary.
Yeah, and then we have the Sovereign creating a new entity named Adam, and you have Stan Lee hanging out being Stan Lee.
With the Watchers, Sylvester Stallone getting back together with his pirate band to go rob stuff.
The Ravagers?
Yep. He was pretty cool in the movie.
Yes, I did not expect to see him. I did not read that he was in it. So...
I had kind of known that he was in it months ago, but I'd forgotten about it. So when I saw his name in the credits, I was like, oh yeah, because people were saying, maybe he's Star-Lord's dad. He's not.
I thought it was cool, though, because as much as Stallone's character isn't important, I still felt like he was very Demolition Man about it. He just had that attitude.
Yeah.
So I liked that. It was so pointless, but cool. I don't know. Like, the way it was filmed was good. I just wish whoever wrote the script wouldn't have let there be so many moments where nothing was happening. Like, even Baby Groot couldn't have saved all that. Oh. So there's a scene where Yondo's in prison, and he's trying to tell Baby Groot to go get something. And Groot, of course, keeps bringing back all the wrong items because he's Baby Groot. And at one point, he brings back a severed toe. That was just so random. And I just have to wonder why no one would have noticed that their toe was missing.
Well, in conclusion, the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, I think, was a damn near perfect movie.
Yes, I went into the first movie not wanting to watch it.
Yeah, I figured it would be dumb and suck, but it was actually great. Whereas this one, I think, was a really good follow-up, but it didn't have quite the same energy. But the question you have to ask yourself is, do you think you'll ever watch the second one again?
Probably.
I would say yes. And I've noticed as I get older, the movies I want to watch multiple times are becoming less, because I'm like, do I really want to do this again before I die? It has to have a good standard.
Like Batman vs. Superman. I am fine if I never watch that movie again.
Yeah, I want it to be better than it is, but it's not.
Or most of the Transformer movies.
Well, the trailer for the new one was just awful.
Yeah. What they did to Grimlock was just... If that's Grimlock. I assume it is.
Yeah, it's Grimlock.
Yeah. Anywho, that is my /our review of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Is it worth seeing in theaters? Probably. Is it worth seeing ever? Definitely.
Yes. Would I have preferred to rent it at home? Yes, but it was a family outing, so I went. I got popcorn and soda and had fun. So, I hope you enjoyed this. Like and subscribe. If you disagree with us, tell us in the comments. And I hope you have a good day. Bye.
Bye.